Hey guys, it's Zaidonzen coming to you with a realistic rebuild of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Um, obviously we know that they haven't done too good past few years. Obviously, um, with Urban Meyer as head coach, that was a questionable hire from the beginning, and obviously he didn't do a good job and left on a bad note. But I'm very excited to build this roster only because we have so many young talents that we can build around. Obviously, number one being Trevor Lawrence and stuff. So let's take a look at it. And obviously, we just finished the draft where they've selected Trayvon Walker out of Georgia. Number one overall. I'm not sure I would have went with that only because I felt like there were better prospects on the board. It's just Aiden Hutchinson, um, or even Evan Neal, Sauce Gardner, Kayvon Thibodeau. Trevor Walker's kind of a head scratcher, but obviously there's some potential. He's a rookie, 75 overall. Obviously, being selected number one overall pick, you have to live up to that hype. So we're going to try to see if we can get him to, mid 80s, mid 80s, high 80s. If we do, that's a good thing. If we don't, well, we'll just move on. But also Devin Lloyd, which was a steal of the draft, being taken at 27 rookie, first round, 27 pick, 7-3 overall. He has some potential. So we're going to try to see if we can develop him as well, although he develops at a normal rate. Um, our other picks were a center for 2022 draft, obviously. Luke Fortner, rookie, 67 overall, develops at a normal rate. Not too shabby. I'm not sure we'll ever use him, we'll ever need his services, only because he's a 67 overall, and his upside, his ceiling might be at a mid 70, high 70s. Um, Another pick, you know, we another person the Jacksonville Jaguars took this year was linebacker Chad Muma, 71 overall rookie. Um, you know, um, and then obviously running back. Although we have James Robinson, who I think is a stud, we're gonna obviously build around him. And Travis Etienne, who was the number one, who was a first overall pick last year, um, as well as Trevor Lawrence. But we picked a guy called Snoot Connor from Ole Miss, 70 overall. I'm not sure we'll ever use him only because we have James Conner and Travis Etienne. And sixth round pick, DB from uh, Wachita Baptist. He's called Gregory Jr. Where is Gregory Jr.? Huh, DB. Well, I don't see him. Running back Monteric Brown. Is he there? Well, I guess they cut him and released him. He's currently not on the active roster. But as we can see, we have some really, really good potential. Obviously, on defense, we're lined up in a 3-4. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that scheme. I'm more of a 4-3, 4-6 defensive guy. Uh, but on offensive end, we're on the spread. Once again, I'm not a fan of that offensive scheme. I like to run the ball, have a balanced offense. So let's try to see if we can go ahead and change it. What about vertical power run? Let's see. How much of the scheme fit does that fit us? Does that fit our team? Uh, it's okay. But obviously we have Cam Robinson, uh, 4-year player out of Alabama, 74 overall. I think he's a really good building block. Um, Obviously he's going to be looking for a new contract. Um, yeah, still on his rookie deal. Brandon Scherf, right
This
guard,
is the
a
development
stud.
trait. This
Um,
is the abilities tab.
20,
Here you can
87
see.
overall, 29 years old. And stats and contracts for this year is 3 years. So we have him for a long time. Cap it at 4 million if I decide to move on. Evan Ingram, good tight end. Christian Kirk, my goodness. Someone they've paid, I believe, $20 million a year, $21 million a year. I mean, who in their right mind will pay Christian Kirk that much? But 3 years remaining, obviously, because he got signed this year. Low cap hit number. I expect it to increase next year. Trevor Lawrence, obviously,
This player's
he,
development trait
supposed
is
to be
hidden.
the quarterback of the future. So obviously, we're gonna look to develop him. Uh, has some potential, but I believe he can be a superstar. 74 overall as a rookie, so that's pretty damn good. James Robinson, man, this guy's a stud. 1 year at Illinois State. This guy's he's definitely going to be someone I keep long term. Him and Trevor Lawrence can do some dangerous stuff. And our skill position groups, we have Zaidonzen, who's pretty good. Marvin Jones, who's also pretty good. Marvin Jones Jr., I should say, pretty good. 31 years old, 9 years, 83 overall. But this video is centered around having a realistic rebuild. So, let's go ahead and sim the season and see what we can, see where we end up, and let's try to make some moves. Let's sim mid-season. Let's see how far we go up in the standings. So if we decrease our record win-loss ratio by a lot, so yeah. So right now we're currently 4-2. That's pretty good. It's more than I expected. Let's go ahead and look at some stats and schedules. Trevor Lawrence, 1,400 passing yards, 15 touchdown, 105.9 QBR. Our defense is pretty good. 6 league wide. Offense, not too good though. Offense is 29th in the NFL. Expected, obviously, because we have a horrible offensive line. The defense is pretty good. Let's look at some player stats. Mid-season, obviously, we're in mid-season. So rushing, James Robinson, like I said, this guy's a stud. 470. Trevor Lloyd, 174. 84. Trevor Lawrence, who has our third most rushing yards. Trevor Lloyd, also picked number one, first round pick of the 2021 NFL draft. I wouldn't have selected him, but it is what it is. We'll try to see if we can develop him. Christian Kirk, our receiving core is pretty underwhelming, considering that we're 8 games in, and Christian Kirk only has 280. Our top receiver only has 288 receiving yards. Blocking, let's see how many sacks allowed. Let's see. Well, not too bad for the first 8 games. I kind of expected a higher rate. Tackles for loss. Josh Allen, who's a stud on defense. Interceptions. Okay. And kicking, 66%, which is not too good. Punting. Obviously, special teams are what they are. Trevor Lawrence with 15 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. That's pretty good. We can try to see if we're going to try to develop some better skill position groups. But let me go back to the roster because I felt like I missed out on a lot of players that I should have mentioned before. On defense, I should say that Josh Allen, who's also a stud, he was, by all accounts, a stud. 2 years, 85 overall. This guy is someone we're going to keep for a long time. Let's look at his stats and contract. Just solo tackles, obviously, they've decreased throughout the past few years. But look at that. He just has potential. We can see that. 10 sacks, 7 sacks, 2 sacks. But obviously, they're decreasing. But he has potential. He's an 85 overall for a reason. Or to someone else on defense. Well, K'Lavon Chaisson, I don't think we want to keep him. This guy's. I'm not sure. I think you can equate the word bust with K'Lavon Chaisson. Through what, maybe 2 years, he has probably like 20-something tackles. Let's take a look at his stats. Well, we definitely don't want K'Lavon Chaisson starting over our number 1 overall pick. Trevor Walker this year. That's not what we're looking for. Just look at his stats. In 2020, 19 solo tackles. A guy who played I believe 15 games. Sack, 1 sack, tackle 26, zero TFL. I mean, this is not what we get out of someone who's picked #1 overall out of LSU about a year ago. Another head scratching pick along with Travis Etienne, Kevon Chason. Urban Meyer, man, this guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. But let's try to see if we can move Trevor. Oh, Trayvon Walker's on the injury report. Dislocated ankle. But as soon as he's back, we're going to try to. We're going to definitely develop him. This guy. 3 years out of Yale, 82 overall. 48 said, Luckle, Aluokon. Sorry about that. But look at his stats. This is what I'm talking about. Solo tackles 117, all with Atlanta, 24 with Jacksonville so far through 8 games. Quarterback sacks, interceptions. Those guys. We have some pretty good defense. Honestly, I might keep him 34, although I'm not a fan of it, only because we have really good potentials at linebacker. But obviously, we're going to need some bigger and faster, stronger defensive linemen. Those who can take on double teams. That's the difference between 3-4 and 4-3. With 3-4, you better be damn sure you can beat the double team. Whereas 4-3, there's more guys on the line. And there's more guys on the line and less linebackers, per se. Less guys in coverage, more guys attacking the gaps on the D line. But, yeah, we're 4-2. Let's try to see where we get to playoffs arrive. So let's send ahead. And we finished 9-8, which is pretty good. And we made the postseason wildcard round, which is actually not expected. But obviously we have press conference, yada yada yada. Play cool. Never want to guarantee a win, especially if you lose. It's not a good look. But yeah, let's go ahead and take. Well, who's returning from injury? Devin Lloyd, one of our studs. He's at a 72 overall. Let's try to see if we can upgrade some players. See if there's some upgrade available. You always want to go towards the scheme fit. So everything must be that through threat. So, Trevor Walker. I'm not sure. Although I want to develop this pass coverage too, because you got drafted #1 overall, you should be able to do everything. But look at that, 77 overall, it's rookie. It's pretty good. Thanks, man. Tyson Campbell, let's give him zone. Should be able to do both. Tyson Campbell, a rookie out of Georgia, 21 overall. So we have some pretty good potential. I mean, as a rookie, we have a lot of guys who can do stuff. So 47 players are upgrading. That's a huge amount. But let's go ahead and look at our stats again. Our stats of this season. Trevor Lawrence, 6 in the NFL and 36 passing touchdowns, despite having a poor offensive line and decent skill position group. James Robinson, 1100 rushing yards, not too shabby. Zaidonzen, 971, our top receiver. That's not good at all. We're gonna try to develop on him too as well. Our defense, pretty good considering where we are and all the rookies that we have on our team. Points scored, 10th in the NFL. I'll take that every day. Points allowed, 409, 15 in the NFL. So we have some really, really good potential, man. If I can shoot for like an 84 overall, I think that's a good achievement, considering that we're Jacksonville Jaguars and all the turmoil we've been through the past few years. And we have a lot of rookies on our team. But let's just look at our overall ranks. Number 10 overall in offensive points per game. 24, obviously offensive pass yards per game. That's got to change. Rush yards were 15th. Defensive points per game were 15th. Pass yards per game were 23rd. Defensive rush yards per game were 11th. So we have some really, really good potential. Let's advance a week. Send to Super Bowl. Well, let's not do that. Let's jump to next week. and see where we are. And we lost 28-21. It's the Buffalo Bills. Contract extended for you. Oh, got my contract extended as a coach, so I guess they can fire me. Wow. Okay. So, obviously we lost. Wow. Achilles there. It's not too good. 37 weeks. So, yeah, guys, let's just upgrade some players and we'll head into offseason. Right now, we're sitting at 81 overall. You know, so let's go to the offseason and see what we can do in terms of upgrading this team. Realistic rebuilds, obviously. So let's look at a bit of our team schemes and our coaches that we have. Vertical power run, I'm a fan of that. Sky's 3-4. I'm also a fan of that. Obviously, that's my own playbook, so it makes sense. Let's master staff. Franchise staff.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you find
Sky's 3-4, which fits our suit. Vertical power run. Well, I'm going to leave my offensive coordinator only because we've kind of had to leave like top 10, pretty good categories, except, passing yards per game, but our offense is pretty good, so we're going to keep it the same. Let's go to the, let's go next week. Let's start the offseason. See what free agents we can get, and let's see if we can make some good draft trades, realistic draft trades. Players ready to negotiate. Let's see.
these players are on the last year of their contract.
Be on it. But obviously our kicker, nope, we're not interested. Sorry about that. Start. Nope. Nope. Sorry. Nope. Nope. 29 years old. Nope. Full safety. 75 overall. 73 overall. 25 years old. Yeah, let's try to see what we can get him. It's going to be 3 years. Lower the cap number. 4 years. It's a lower cap number. Let's give him that. What's the next year? Office perfect. Great. Evan Ingram. This one I'm kind of perplexed on. 89 speed, 86 catching. Run block can improve a lot. Pass block also can improve a lot. I'm just gonna hold off with this one, see, only because our cap will be like around 6 million. I'm not sure if Evan Ingram is worth that. We can always go ahead and check out his stats, though. Let's look at his stats. See if he's worthy of a contract extension. Well, 77 receiving yards, 791 as tight ends. I think it's pretty good. Thing about him though is that he might be like about 29 years old. I find old guys contracts and stuff. We're going to start fresh. Well, 27 overall. We'll just go ahead and give him our cap number 20.4. Wow, he's not interested in signing. Let's see what franchise tag him to 12.6. Yeah, let's go ahead and franchise tag everything. 1 year. We don't want to let go of Trevor Lawrence. We don't want to let go of valuable pieces to our offense. Once again, we'll try to develop Trevor Lawrence as well as our defense. So let's go ahead and sign some free agents. Obviously, we don't need a quarterback. Quarterback group's pretty good. Look at these ages, man. 23, 24. These guys are studs. Fullback, probably just get one out of the draft. Receivers, Odell Beckham Jr., Marvin Jones. He's getting old, 32. He's 80 overall. Whereas Odell Beckham is 85. He's 29. That might be a double consider. Marvin's Scantney. It's pretty good. Deontay Harris. pretty young. Tight end group's pretty good. Left tackle, we have Cam Robinson, who's should have developed to mid 80s. Left guard, once again we have young guys, but I'm not sure how much time we have. Now center is obviously some position we need to develop. Right guard, Brandon Scherf was a stud. Right tackle, Jerome Taylor, pretty young. So let's see if we can just try to improve some of our defense. Quarterback is alright. Also, we have Shaquille Griffin, who we lured over from the Seattle Seahawks. Gave him a huge deal. Simon Wallace. Simon Ray. No offer yet, so we should sign. Wing guard. I'm not sure we'll ever use wing guard. 7'3", it's pretty old. We do need strong safety and full safety. Hunter. Trigger. We have no one. Let's see that. Sure, let's sign Will Lutz. Let's sign Will. We'll give Will Lutz 4 years. Time loss is a little bit too high. Sure, shouldn't take that much. Basically, a 4-year, $13 million deal. 12.6. Should sign. It's 5 total points. Hunter. We'll save that for the end. You can always draft one. Yeah, let's sign Charles Landry. Let's see what he's looking for. Well, $12 million a year. Well, 4 years. 62, that's pretty hefty contract. It's what I'm not willing to do. But let's sign Jarvis Landry. Let's see if we can. Deontay Harris is pretty good. Yep. And that puts us third. So there's something for us to consider. If not, we always have Jarvis Landry. Contract is really hefty. Let's make him an offer of 0 points. Sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just look to build through trade, maybe draft as well. Let's go to next week. Let's see what we got through free agency. Contract rejected. Deontay Harris. Okay, sure, no problem. Sign free agents. Fair three. Also cap room. My negotiations, my signings, no one. Charles Left was actually back in sign. Will Lutz definitely will not sign. And Levi Wallace also definitely will not sign because I've been outbid. I've been outbid. Sorry. Bit 20 tongue twister there. Alright, everyone. AJ Boye, let's see if we can get one 1 year deal. Once again, contract. That's a lot. 0 total points. Strong safety. Kicker. Hunter. Do you need to kick it up? Let's go Tyler Bass. Hey Tyler Bass, welcome to Jacksonville Jaguars. 9 total points. He'll definitely sign. So let's advance so we can see what we get. So contract has been accepted by Tyler Bass. Sign free. So see who's also available. Market. Major plays. Strong safety. Nope. Julio Jones, 23, 3 years. That's a lot of money. Still looking. Yeah, I'll probably just go for the trade. So let's, as of right now, we're seeing 79 on defense, 79 overall, 80 on offense. So yeah, let's just get our 50-year options off the way so we can definitely want to keep Josh Allen. That's a yes. We want to keep him around. Yes, we're going to go ahead and give this 50-year option. So that's pretty good. So as of right now, we haven't made any significant changes. Great, I've lost connection to EA Sports. Just got to log in again. Just give me a sec. Sign to EA. I don't know. Lately, EA has just been giving me problems. EA Sports Madden, particularly. It kicked me out of my franchise mode. I don't know what I've done wrong. Madden, can you help me? Can you tell me? I have no idea. But yeah, our team sits as of right now. Our team sits 79 overall. Obviously, we didn't make much changes. You know, like I said, we drafted fullback. Try to see if we can get a center through the trade. You know, Brian Barch, 2 years, 72. Probably won't play. Cameron Robinson obviously is. Juwan Taylor, 73. Development. Yeah, and then obviously some defensive guys, you know, tackles and stuff. Left ends. D-tackle's pretty good. 4-year guy. 80 overall. His peak is probably like in the 80s. Mike Brown. 7 years. He's never been developed into anything special. Gonna look for a new left end. Right end as well. 6 years out of UTEP. 69 overall. Obviously, it's not going to develop into anything really as well. Our 2 cornerbacks. Cornerback 2 is 80 overall. I want to say D. Williams. No, Darius Williams. 29 overall. I mean, 80 overall. 29 years old. 4-year player. Once again, he's probably reaching his peak at mid-80s. Shaquille Griffin, like I said. 5 years. Also 86 overall. You know, can develop into a superstar, which is pretty good. 27. So he has some youth on his side. I guess you can say our comeback 3 is 1 year out of Georgia, 75 overall. Tyson Campbell, 22 years old. It's a guy who can build around. Strong safety, 75 overall. 5th year out of Miami, 20 years old. Has 28 years old. I can probably see him developing to a 82 max, 83 max. And Andrew Wingard, Wyoming, probably won't be anything because 3-year player, 25 years old, 73 overall. So probably just look for new safeties. I love our linebacking core. Right, outside linebacker, middle linebacker 1 and 2, left outside linebacker. I think these guys can do something really, really, really special. Can be something really special. Special teams, we'll probably just draft a punter as well. Our specialists, we're going to get to that after we obviously do some trades and stuff. But our offense, we're going to try to see if we can get some, maybe a center, a left guard, and that'll be just the start of rebuilding the Jacksonville Jaguars realistically. So the NFL draft is next week. Let's go next week, and then we'll start the trades. So that's roster. That's exactly what we do. So we go to Trade Center. Annual trade, obviously. Do need a center. Let's see if we can offer a 2 and a 3 for our top tier center. So let's see. One who fits our scheme as well. 29 years old. Nah. Lloyd. Creed Humphrey. Will it do? Maybe 1. Maybe 2 and 2. Oh, a 2 and 2 and 3. It's a done deal, baby. Let's go. There we go. We got it. Our center. So that's... And look at that. Look at that, baby. We just jumped from a 79 overall to an 81 overall. Just by the acquisition of Chris Humphrey for the Kansas City Chiefs. So, look at that, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that, baby. Oh, yeah. Look for Fortnite. Sorry, bud. Gotta go. Let's see if we can get a left guard as well. And now we're going to be talking, baby. And all of these are obviously realistic rebuilds. I'm not a guy who lives with fantasies. So everything you see here is probably something that can truly be done. At least through Madden's eye, Madden's 22 eye. Let's see, a 4 and a 3 and a 4 next year. Can I get us a left guard? Their defense is pretty good. Yeah. Can that get us a left guard? One who fits our scheme as well. Quentin Nelson, cap is pretty huge. It's not bad right there. Ivan Dickerson. Might go for him. Let's keep an eye out. Let's take a look at him. Few player card. Out of the Patriots. Stats and contracts. Look at that. 84, 2-year player. Out of Michigan. Contracts, 2 years left. Something we can deal with. Let's see. Done deal, baby. Let's go. And just like that, baby. We basically rebuilt our offensive line. Oh yeah, baby. Just line up. Cam Robinson's going to stay there. I have faith in him. But our interior is pretty damn good. Brandon Barch, Ron Taylor. Like I said, rear player. Probably won't develop into anything super spectacular. Brandon Barch, on the other hand, as well. Won't develop into anything spectacular, but yeah, guys. I mean, so far so good. Let's see if we get something for defense. Yeah. Let's see if we could trade some guys as well. Get recruit some of our assets. Yeah, released. Zay Jones, contracts and skills. Cap hit. Something I'm willing to eat up. Let's see if we can at least get a couple picks for him. And build our after trade block. And let's see if we can just... Luke Stout Jr., he's pretty good. 2-year player out of Colorado. He definitely has some upside. We're definitely going to keep him. Not sure we need all these other guys. Brent Barch might trade him as well. Although that might be a stupid move because this guy has some potential. I truly believe he has potential. It develops at a faster rate than normal. I might have to move him to I don't know, right tackle. And maybe get rid of Jawan Taylor. Jawan Taylor is old as well, so let's not forget. Let's see if we can trade Jawan Taylor. Let's see what we can get from Jawan Taylor, sure. And we might have to move Brandon Barch to right tackle. Um, but yeah. Let's manage our roster. Look at team salaries. Who can get rid of? Doesn't have high cap number. Evan Ingram, obviously release him. That's it. Marvin Jones Jr. Probably look to trade him only because he's 32 and he's an 80 overall. You know, I mean, and we save a lot of money too. So let's add to trade block. Obviously, we have net 0 and penalty. So yeah, Arnold, who's our fullback right now, just gonna keep him. Full safety, 27 years old, 70 overall. Let's see if we can add to trade block. See what compensation we can get. Yeah. And now we're just approaching negative territory where your penalty is more than releasing a player. The penalty is more than to release a player than it is to keep a player. Might as well keep him. Yeah, let's see what we can do in the 2022 NFL draft. I mean, one of our areas of concern is I guess he's defensive tackle, left end. You get something like that, and we're picking 20th overall. So let's skip ahead to next who's your pick, which is my pick, obviously. Unless who we have left on the board.
All right, the Jaguars are now on the clock.
Yeah, let's make our selection. Let's see who we have. Who's still up there? I guess you could say. No offensive line. I mean, no linebackers, no right guards or anything like that. Receiver, maybe. Physical, elite, good. I'll probably just go right in. Probably just look to trade for right in. So we're gonna pause the draft here. We're gonna trade away our pick. Review offer. What do we get? We can get 2 ones. No, we cannot get 2 ones. No, we cannot get 2 ones. So we're just gonna look to see if we can trade our just trade our pick. Maybe if we're left in, right in. 20 overall is nothing to be too happy about. Then again, when you're selecting guys, you're looking at untapped potential. Page Watt, obviously not. That's old. I like Trevor Johnson. I think he's a stud. Going through it again, just make sure. I like guys. I like who I see. I mean, look at that though. 21 overall. 75 overall. But for first overall pick, that's absolutely not going to happen. Well, let's see if we can try to get him for maybe, I don't know, a T5. Not interested. Well, let's try to go left end. Right end. Jared Fournette, pretty solid player. Aaron Donald, his first game. Jeffrey Simmons, Robert Quinn, Trey Hendrickson, Miles Garrett, stud. I doubt they'll give us. Who knows? Let's try. Probably can. Let's try. T5s. Nope. Not interested. How about a 1 and 2? Oh, we don't have a 2. Well, 1 and 5 you're not going to accept. Where do you know that? Buccaneers. Charles Harris. Where's Christian Pluggins? Trace Young. Eric Williams. Derek Barnett. Yeah, I'll probably just go ahead, maybe pick a receiver. I mean, our defense was pretty good, so just go ahead and resume draft. Make our selection. Probably just go with the receiver that I've laid my eyes on and stuff, because we do need to help Trevor Lawrence improve for draft stuff. Okay. I mean, he has some good physicals, 4.3, 40-yard dash, elite change direction, elite speed, solid strength. I'm going to go ahead and draft him.
The Saints
I mean, look at this.
Now.
That's
what
elite.
Direction will they
it's
go?
Elite speed, elite jumping, elite change of direction, agility, strength. We can improve on, but we'll see what his overall is. There we go. We give Trevor Lawrence another receiver to work with, and we've improved this offensive line. I think all of these are realistic picks, realistic trades that can happen for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Are now on the clock.
So we're gonna go ahead and probably just pick a fullback because we have a tight end playing fullback. Although I'm not sure how that works. Or we can always pick a defensive tackle who's supposed to go in rounds 2 and 3. 4-yard dash is pretty slow though. And he has decent attributes. I'm not sure about him. Receiver, nope. We picked one. Right end, maybe. Day 3 projection. It's alright. Probably just go punter. Just for the fun of it. Well, because we actually need a punter. But then again, we can always get one through the free agency. So, yeah. I think we're gonna hold off on punter for now. Probably just get fullback. Down for Johnson. And I think we're running out of time, so we just gotta go ahead and make a pick. Let's go with. If you're slot to go around 2 and 3, I hope he pans out to be good.
It's the Saints
Develops at number 8. Not really. Doesn't really have good attributes. But we'll just see what we can work with. Skip ahead to next user pick.
The Jaguars are up now. Let's see what direction they go.
Just make our selection of a punter. Or maybe we'll just look to trade the pick. Let's look at trade picks, see what we can get for next year. We're back up on draft capital. Let's go to Vikings.
Well, I guess they won't be turning in a card here. They have traded the pick away.
Similar to next user pick.
On the clock now, the Jaguars.
Now I think right here we can pick a fullback. I would go fullback and punter. Guys aren't really too good. 48240. Man, it's gonna be tough. Elite, good, decent, solid, poor. Strength is poor. As fullback, you can't have poor strength. I mean, you're blasting people through gaps and stuff. Linebackers, defensive ends, safeties. You got to be able to take contact and dish out contact as well. So if we can just get one with good strength, not poor strength. It doesn't have to be all world, but just solid, good strength. I'll probably just go with Donovan Jackson, who has decent strength, the best out of all.
Okay, it's the same.
75 strength, something we can work with. 71 speed, acceleration 77, 80 agility, all attributes we can work with. So let's skip ahead to our next user pick. Round 6, number 32.
Are now on the clock.
We'll probably trade away this pick. Use our last pick to draft a punter. So let's see. Let's go with the Patriots. 126.
We've got some action here, folks. They've traded this pick.
Okay, selected
we'll
receiver.
Have the details in a
my
moment.
Pick. So let's go to the next user pick.
All right, the Jaguars are now on the clock.
We'll probably just pick a punter. Let's see. They're all pretty bad. Yeah. A, C, 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 F. That's not really that good. Let's take Justin Wilcox. Welcome to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Seahawks are on the clock now. Okay, the Jaguars are now on the clock.
Good offer, so we can see what we can get. Let's go with 194. Don't want to trade 2 picks and Patriots.
Hold on a second now.
I mean,
it appears a different team is filling out a card right now. And that can mean only one.
They're within the conference, but I mean, hey,
just traded the
Houston Texans are within the division, so let's just advance to the end of the draft. No picks remaining. Probably won't move up at all overall. 83 offense, 81 defense, 81 overall. So yeah, let's adjust our roster. Let's see the guys who we've picked. Our punter, Justin Wilcox, 68. I mean, hey, Elvin Cook at 74. Kicker, Trevor Bass, 78. See our receiver that we picked. First round. Rookie, 75. Pretty damn good. Yeah. We can work with him. 43-40, I should say. So, fullback, 60. Probably won't ever use him. Did we pick it defensive tackle? I don't think so, but 64 overall. It's our rookie, but we're going to try to do some more trades and stuff, so it's our past week to next week. And maybe try to get a game or two in to see how different we are. But, yeah. Nope. Let's go with regular season. Let's try to build some. Let's try to make some more trades. Trade offers. Jawan Taylor. Can we get at least a 2? Drop. Saxon Loud 8-24. I just declined. Decline offer. Yeah, upgrade players also. Let's try to do that. I want to improve pass coverage. What's your Walker? I believe that's linebacker, number 1 overall, like I said. I mentioned that before. You have to be able to do everything. I mean everything. Pass coverage, run stop, blitz, Let's manage our roster. Let's try to make some more trades. Probably similar to mid-season stuff. And Draft picks 119. Can we get a full safety, H. Jackson? I just have to do that instead. Miles Garrett. Sick. Well, yeah, 13 with the cap and stuff. Well, nope, just I'll have to release a player. So let's do that first. Probably cut some players and stuff. Cut two. Manager after, let's adjust our lineup. Look at this, man. We are looking good on offense. Obviously, fullback. Arnold, let's try to put him up. Yeah. Hey, Arnold would be our fullback. But, Trevor Walker is already 77. Josh Allen's at 88. Probably get a full safety and strong safety. But, man, I really want to get right in, left in, I believe we need to just, man. Yeah. But, yeah, let's try to cut some players, 1 year, 61 overall. Let's see. 2 years, 61 overall. Probably just cut them. So. So Raekwon Williams, sorry to cut it to you, but you have been released. And smooth. Smooth is also a linebacker, but I might just change him to a left end. Call it a day. So yeah, let's try to change positions. Head player, let's make him left end. So save changes and maybe one of our left ends. See, there we go. We're getting there. So Caleb Chason can play behind Josh Allen. Whenever Foyesade, Aluokon comes back, he'll probably just take his slot back from Muma. Although Muma's a 1 year player, I really like him. Let's I don't know why I accidentally went back, but let's keep working on that. Let's see what changes we can do. I'll probably just have Cable on Chase on play. Probably just play right in and just get safety, full safety and strong safety through trade. I think that's a pretty good idea. So move Cable on Chase on because our linebacking core is stacked. So probably just put him right in. Several changes. See if we can develop to a good player, decent player. So, we have some youth on our side. Dwayne Smoot, 5 year player, although he's 27, 78 overall. See how far he can develop, but let's go ahead and get a safety. My goodness, maybe a cornerback as well. And I'll just come back and, do some changes and stuff. Just additional changes. But let's see. Man's roster. Trade center. Through manual trade. Draft picks. Man. 5 and 5. Eddie Jackson, huge cap pick though for safety, full safety. Mike Hyde, pretty good. Justice Simmons, pretty good. John Johnson's pretty good. Huge cap hit. I'm pretty sure Justin Simmons is looking for a new contract, so let's go ahead and see. No, actually, has 3 years left. On a huge deal, though. I love John. I love Javon Holland, man. This guy is. I believe he can be stud. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to make. Let's give them a Ford next year. Done deal. Just like that, we got Javon Holland. Javon Holland out of Miami Dolphins. Second round pick out of Oregon. This guy's true stud. And he might have a breakout year for him this year. Him alongside Brandon Jones from Texas. University of Texas. Really, Brandon Jones with a third or fourth round pick. Also a stud. So, yeah, so we're making our way. Maybe we can get a cornerback. Strong safety. I believe Jenkins can probably reach his peak already. Wing guard, or put him in place of Jenkins. But they're, both probably won't ever use. Jenkins is 28 years old. Let's look at stats and contract. Try to see if we can. Man, cap is. Jesus, it's pretty huge. Probably just keep Jenkins there, only because it doesn't make any sense to get that cap number. Where's Wingard? See what his cap number is. Yeah, it's something we can deal with. Probably trade him. It's out to trade block. Special teams, it's decent. Kick returner, playbooks. Well, let's do kick returner. Let's Christian playbook. Let's try to go our rookie. Power return from Christian playbooks. Long snapper. I'll sub with that. Our slot cornerback, okay. Right left end, Josh Allen. Yeah. D tackle, sounds correct. Third down running back. Yeah, only because Travis Etienne, I believe, is a better pass catcher out of the backfield than James Robinson. Slot receiver, Zay Jones. I believe we're trying. Let's put Luke Chenault up in there. Because Zay Jones, I believe we're trying to get rid of Zay Jones. I believe we added him. Yeah, see, we added him to trade block. So yeah, and then obviously power back. And ladies and gentlemen, our offense is looking, our team is looking pretty good in general. Fullback, right tackle, let's develop both of them. Cam Robinson as well as Juwan Taylor. Evan Ingram was on a 1-year deal, got franchise tag. But if we can just, Trevor Lawrence led finished 6th last year with 36 passing touchdowns, obviously in this Madden 22, with a subpar offensive group, offensive line and stuff. So let's see. Let's try to jump to midseason, see where we stand. and I'm currently at a loss of words. I mean, we're 2-4. Team I've assembled. I'm pretty. Man, that sucks. So I believe I've assembled a pretty good team. You know, Devin Lloyd is 72 overall. What's happening to him? Let's see. Try to upgrade some players and stuff. See, check out what's going on. Camera opposite. Right, just auto stuff, auto upgrade. Man, what is happening? What's going on? More sets. 25th in offense. Man, our defense is 7th, so it's obviously our offense is giving us some trouble and stuff. Once again, I mean, but I just don't understand how it makes any sense. Trevor Lawrence 11-5, rushing. James Robinson 364 mid-season. I mean, what's going on? That's pretty low for James Robinson. Receiving. Evan Ingram, what franchise tag is our leading receiver? What did you say? Blocking, sacks allowed. Karen Robinson 8. I mean, dude, for someone who's looking for a new contract, I might actually trade him. Juwan Taylor 5. Karen Robinson 8. I mean, these are two of our guys who I believe could have developed. You know, defense, tackles. Hey, what did you say? Devin Lloyd 40. We got Javon Holland 32. Sacks. Josh Allen. So where the hell is Trevor Walker though? I mean, Trevor Walker has 13 tackles and 9 total tackles through, I want to say, 8 games. It's not good at all. That is absolutely horrible. Tyler Baxter doing good job. Punting, pretty good. I mean, come on. Our defense is good. It's just our offense. It's really subpar. I mean, your schedule and stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and see. But look, 31 points in loss. Obviously, that's not offense's fault. 38 points in loss. That's not offense's fault as well. We scored 37. 28 to win. Loss. That's something we could have won. A game we could have won. Lost to Rays by 1 point. Lost to Patriots by 6 points. You know, so it's a bit of a mix. I would say our defense is giving up some points in our losses. And our offense isn't scoring enough points in our losses as well, but that's then again Captain Obvious and stuff. You know, obviously the reason you lose is because you don't score enough points or you don't score more points than the other team. But I mean, yeah, for someone who's looking for a new contract, Cam Robinson, man, you're letting me down. You know, and I mean, just Juwan Taylor. I mean, come on, can do better than that. You know, Cam Robinson leads with 8 sacks and you know, just Juwan Taylor leads with like 5 sacks. And I believe they franchise tagged Cam Robinson this year anyway, so it sucks. Devin Lloyd, I mean, 73 overall, what's happening? Somebody's supposed to be like doing good and stuff, you know. Maybe because he's been injured a lot. Let's see. Oh yeah, his morale's getting killed by our damn losses. That's why. 73 Devin Lloyd, someone beat them. But even Gerald Walker, you know, guy's supposed to be like number 1 overall pick isn't doing too good. Defense, I mean, you have some studs. Maybe it's because we're just probably just we just had some devastating losses. That's probably why. Um, I would say our lineup is pretty good. That's where it is. Fullback offseason, obviously improved line. Let's see if we can have like upgrade. Um, unless he's ready to negotiate, because if Cam Robinson's on the table, yeah. James Robinson, let's go ahead and extend him. These guys decided A overall at 24 years old. Evan Ingram. Marvin Jones. Try to trade Marvin Jones. Try to trade Evan Ingram. Yeah. Left end. Dwayne Smoot. We'll get that. 3 years. Or the cap number. Salary needs improvement. Come back to that. Jawan Taylor. This guy's only 24 years old, but he has to you know, come on, Jawan Taylor, you have to do better, man. Stand your ground. Salary needs improvement for Jawan Taylor. Dan Arnold probably won't extend. James Robinson will resign. Evan Ingram. Just looking for 13.4 for 4 years rather than 29. I'm sorry, but he's pretty good though. He's one that's leading our team. We'll just go ahead and extend him. He's so far he's the only one that's been reliable on offense. He's always top 2, top 3 in our receiving yards, despite Marvin Jones and our other receivers, Christian Kirk. I just love to trade Marvin Jones. And it's our offense, it's giving us problems and stuff. So let's just try to, let's try to trade. Marshall Street. We'll get a one for him. Well, that doesn't make any sense. We want to go to a team that, needs a receiver. Yep, obviously I'll put the team over salary cap. Yeah, that sucks. I believe this will also put the Colts. Oh, yeah, obviously 6 overall pick. They would never do something like that. Might have to go back to Colts though. Definitely not. They're not going to trade him on overall pick. And also put the team over salary cap. I think it's also over salary cap. Man, come on, teams, get your cap situation right. Sorry, second for him. Coats are being very stingy. Well, probably find a deal with Marvin Jones, but let's try to extend. Let's try to see if we can trade Cam Robinson. He just hasn't developed for us, man, at all. He's just been really subpar. Also put the Packers over salary cap. Patriots. The Raiders. Try to attach maybe 2 to it. or 3. Man, yeah, nothing. Just 6. Maybe 2 6. Probably just have to get some 2, 3, 4. Maybe 3 and 4. That might have been a dumb move. But, man, we'll stick with it. Yeah. And Marvin Jones Jr. See, man, just so distraught by Cam Robinson, man. This guy's line are most sacks, you know. I mean, for someone who's looking for a new contract too next year, I just didn't feel comfortable keeping Cam Robinson. Man, it kind of hurts. Just letting Trevor Lawrence down himself. You know. 3. Man, the Celtics are being very stingy. And everyone else has like horrible cap rooms. You know, it's crazy. Marvin Jones might have to stick it out, but try to see if we can just get like a left tackle. Obviously, something we need now that we've let Cam Robinson go. It's been so so underwhelming. My goodness. Hard just to get John Williams. Not for a while. Maybe 3 and 4. Done deal. I'll take that over Cam Robinson, man. This guy has just been so pathetic. And with our with our first overall pick, probably just get a receiver to help. Trevor Lawrence, man. It sucks. John Williams to do some good should do some good stuff. You know, it's a scheme as well. 24 years old. You know, 7 sacks, 2 sacks, 7 sacks in a whole year. Whereas Cam Robinson has allowed like 8 sacks in the first freaking 8 games. You know, that's a sack a game. You know, we just can't have guys like that on our team. You know, we're trying to build around Trevor Lawrence and stuff. But, you know, Jalen Williams, 85 strength, 78 run block, 84 pass block, 76 run block power, you know. Secondary trace, 69 speed, that's no problem. But injury, 91, so he's injury proof, very tough. Obviously, toughness is 90, stamina is 88, so awareness is 91. So, like I said, he should be like in mid 80s, high 80s. And if he does, that's great because obviously our interior, Brandon Scherf 87, Christian Humphrey 88, and we have Mike Onowenu 83, 24 years old. All these guys are young, so you know they're going to be here for a while. Juwan Taylor if he can just step his game up, you know that'll be a plus. But Marvin Jones Jr., man, I think I might have to trade him only because. You know, he's getting old. Don't want to pay him. But we're at 84 overall. At least offensive wise. So let's try to make some more trades. See for teams who's on trade block.
You have grades. Browse
and obviously I got guys who aren't looking for new deals, who have like 3 years left, 4 years left. Don't need a contract extension. So uh, George Pickens is George Pickens is a 21-year-old guy. You know, he's 21 years old, 74-year-old. I mean, 74 overall. Like this guy, he can do some stuff. Kick return, obviously, change direction, 87. But deep route, 76. Short route, 73. Obviously, you need some improvement on, but maybe we'll get 2 6s for him. It's a done deal. We have George Pickens on our team, so man, I feel good on our receiving core. Guys who can develop and stuff. You know, probably just get a fullback, whatever. Obviously, we have to come one player.
Easily see how many. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Yeah, let's go ahead and count. No. But when we started, guys, I just want to make sure you guys understand. But that when we started, we were 79 overall, and now we've completely revamped the offensive line. James Robinson obviously developed to 88 overall. Evan Ingram, he's constantly improved. Marvin Jones Jr., we might look to trade. But on defense, we've also edited a few positions. We've acquired Javon Holland from the Miami Dolphins. We've made K'Waun Chase on the right end, although I don't think he's going to pan out to be anything spectacular. Cornerback group is pretty good, although our linebacker group can use some improvement, but they're really young. Like I said, Devin Lloyd, Trevor Walker, selected number 1 overall. Devin Lloyd, 27 overall, in the same class as Trevor Walker, 73. He's a rookie at this time. Josh Allen obviously starts 87 overall. Lil Khan, 85. And all these guys are young. We're 84 overall. We started off at a 70, I believe it was 77 defense, 79 offense. Might have been the other way around. 77 offense, 79 defense. And look, we're at 84 with guys who fit our scheme. So, yeah, I think that's a good thing. So we're just going to go ahead and advance to next week. We should be able to beat the New York Giants. I mean, we're totally better than them. And we'll probably play the Colts so we can get a glimpse of how our team is. So, like I said, look at that. We won 24-17. And right now we're second within the AFC South, only behind the Titans, 4-3. The difference of the game. So let's upgrade some more players. I'm going to go back and look at some stats of last week's game. Trevor Lawrence obviously is improving. He's getting better. So now Trevor Lawrence is sitting at 80 overall, which is what we want. We want to surround our guys with we want to surround our quarterback with good guys. Our defense obviously has always been good, but let's improve our pass coverage for Josh Allen. And we'll just auto upgrade everyone else. But I want to go back to last week's game. So let's go back to last week's game. Schedule. We're 124-17, and scored 14 points in the fourth quarter, and we gained 337 offensive yards, rush yards 98, 239 pass yards, 16 first downs. 0 turnovers, obviously. Player stats. Let's look at Trevor Lawrence. Daniel Jones is bust now. Trevor Lawrence, 239, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's pretty damn good. Rushing, James Robinson, 60, but Travis Etienne is nowhere to be found. But James Robinson, 17 attempts, 60 yards. Receiving, Christian Kirk, 6 receptions, 84 yards. Marvin Jones, Leonard Chenal, James Robinson. I traded for George Pickens, but he got 0 playtime. 0 receptions. Sacks allowed, let's see. Wow, 0 sacks allowed. That's pretty good. Solo tackles, Rashawn Jenkins, Alul Khan, 8 solo tackles, Josh Allen, 5. Our first overall pick, Trevor Walker, 2 solo tackles. He has to step up his game. The quarterback sacks, let's see what we got. Josh Allen, obviously a stud, 1.5. Fatu Cassie, 1.5. Alul Khan, 1. So, yeah. Kicking, Telebass, obviously doing his thing. Kick return, good stuff. Punt return, it's alright. But, yeah. It's absolutely, that's pretty much what we're looking for. Constant. And more consistency from our offense if we can get stuff like that. So, obviously, we're seeing 23rd. In offense, our defense is seeing 9th. So, man, we're doing good. But let's go ahead and play a game, see what we, just get a feel for it. Just get a feel for our team. 3 and 4. So, let's try to run boss. It's going to be raining. So, beat the Colts and rack up 150 rush yards. And I want to go to the roster, just line up. Have the guy just quiet from George Pickens. Yeah, there we go. Zaidonzen probably just. Yeah. Zaidonzen, I believe. Now we want that. We want to develop George Pickens. So for overall, he's only 21 years old, so probably just put him in the slot. So slot receiver. Although Chanel is there, probably just leave Chanel. Develop at a superstar rate. So yeah, and let's play home. Well, you know what? Let's go next week. Don't want to play in the rain. And we lost that game, 31-21. What did we do wrong? Wow. So, it's line roll. Let's see what's happened. What went wrong in that game? $84 rush yards, 217 off pass yards. But our turnovers were different. We had 4 turnovers. That's something that can't happen. Player stats. With the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence had 4 interceptions, so all 4 interceptions came from Trevor Lawrence. I thought we still went to run the ball more, but somehow they didn't. 18 attempts for 71 yards. James Robinson. Evan Ingram, Lehman Ward again. Mark Jones is nowhere to be found. Blocking. No sacks allowed. Solo tackles. I'm always going to Trevor Walker only because he's our first overall pick. Should be doing more than 2 tackles a game, honestly. No quarterback sacks. We didn't kick a field goal. Trevor Lawrence basically lost the game for us with his 4 picks. Now it's different. We only lost by 10 points, 21-31. That just can't happen. Trevor Lawrence has got to be better. Well, let's go ahead and just play this game against the Baltimore Ravens.
Welcome to Weekly Strength. This is how you access the new player health screen. This is your team. Choose focused players each week who will earn.
Yeah, I just want to I just don't know why they have guys instead of like Trevor Walker on developing and stuff like that. I'll probably just get back to that afterwards. But let's play the Baltimore Ravens. Let's play our full game. Obviously, and yeah, let's go, baby.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Jags and the Ravens, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now Jackson on first down. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Probably just play all offense. I like defensive stuff. So, I also look.
Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside.
James Robinson with the 6-yard
Last
gain.
run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence to throw.
Evan Ingram.
Right side is Ingram.
Trevor Lawrence with the dump off to Evan Ingram for game 13 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Well, maybe Trevor Lawrence for 4 interceptions because maybe a lot of our guys can't get any separation. They're negative in the release column.
First down. Robinson down to the 25.
Robinson with the 1-yard gain.
Linebacker Patrick Green bringing him down.
So far, 2 straight plays are able to run cover 2 defense. Attack 2. So obviously, the way to attack cover 2 is just up and over the corner, but underneath the safety. So Christian Kirk on for the first down, 8-yard gain. Good thing on.
And I think this is a route
Trevor Lawrence feels good.
this game goes on because with his
Offensive line is giving us great protection. Yeah, Cam Robinson. Let's get that first down.
Good job there, though, holding for a short gain.
Look at that. Just broke through that tackle.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Had a chance to make
one of our milestones is to reach 1,000 yards. We've got 754. Within this game, by the time this game finishes, we should have.
You got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage.
They're playing that.
The best defenses just say, okay, new set of
over the middle.
Christian Kirk with a 13-yard gain. Could have been an interception also.
Get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and
Cam
knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up.
And he takes it in.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jacksonville.
Our defense is still staying, man.
The offense set to
doing
take
pretty
the
good.
field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And
I want to say that James Robinson is an 88 overall, so something to keep in mind. Let's try to do some play action pass. Let's have Arnold.
Because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Yeah, time's running out. Second quarter.
the Jags with the football to begin the second quarter.
Well, let's run it one more time for the first down. Probably do a play action pass.
On EA Sports. Here's Robinson again on second down.
Gaping hole, man. What you get with a revamped offensive line. You know, personally, I love to run the ball. I love to have balanced offense. I'm not a spread type of guy. More of a, West Coast John Gruden offense. Run the ball, pass the ball. Play action pass. I think that's beautiful football. Evan Ingram, obviously been a stud this year. He's been a stud for us the past 3 years, obviously. Honestly, his Levinson has finished like top 2 or 3 receiving yards. Past 2 3 we had him. Obviously, I franchise tag him, so it's gotta make a new deal. Well, offered him a new deal, but he wasn't satisfied with the salary, go back to negotiations.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
So try to get a little bit creative. Check touch pass. The Biscuit Chenault Jr.
Snap to Lawrence as he
look at that block. First down. Nice play.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Let's try to go play action now.
Tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes...
Oh, man. That was a touchdown there. Missed it. Completely missed it.
He has to be passed on to another defender. Somehow, they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
To throw once more on second, and he's going to go down. They sack him.
Look at that. Juwan, man. James, God.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, man, look at that strike. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. First down strike, Christian Kirk over the middle on the end. That was a beautiful throw from Trevor. Very, very beautiful. And that's the type of throw you expect from your number 1 overall quarterback. This guy was talented. He is, as talented or even more talented as Peyton Manning, John Elway, guys like that. Trevor Lawrence coming out of high school, he was deemed, like that guy. And obviously, Peyton Manning's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. John Elway, same thing. So Trevor Lawrence has a lot at stake this year, obviously. But he has to be head coach Doug Peterson, so he will probably give him a pass. First year head coach, although Doug Peterson is an experienced head coach.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
Travis Etienne, receiving back. Like I was saying, probably give him a pass if he fails, but although Doug Peterson came from the Philadelphia Eagles, joined the Jacksonville Jaguars as head coach this year. He should know what he's doing, and I expect to see massive improvements.
Last time out with a touchdown drive. This go around,
just team overall. Although so far this year,
but they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work
great
on it. This is
plays.
called coming out session.
Let's just focus on this game. So far, leading 14-0.
Should be ready to go.
Against the Baltimore Ravens. Trevor Lawrence playing good. James Robinson playing great. Travis Etienne. I love his flexibility. He's a great pass catcher out of the backfield. This is why they selected him number 1 overall. Not number 1 overall, but in the first round out of Clemson. Because of his, basically the Swiss Army knife.
You assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Probably has slight protection to the right because not Cam Robinson, but
a play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
Braves are probably playing cover 2.
They go play action with Lawrence. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Wide open, busted coverage. I'm pretty sure they're playing cover 2. That's how you attack cover 2. Sidelines, over the corner, but under the safety. Nope, not even. They're playing cover 1. Cover 1 man. So, yeah, just busted coverage all around. Trevor Lawrence is playing great.
First and 10. Now Lawrence.
Christian Kirk
From right side is going to be caught by Kirk.
They got to constantly backpedal because this pressure is getting. But man, Trevor Lawrence is playing great this game. Just carving up the Baltimore Ravens offense, honestly. It's max protect. Kirk can be his guy one-on-one. Nope.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
LaVisca Chenault touchdown. Man, I'm taking the Ravens beat 21-0. Trevor Lawrence has 2 passing touchdowns in the first half. Terrence Robinson has one rushing touchdown in the first half. Probably just go true clock, wasting time. I mean, defenses, man, they're playing great. The Baltimore Ravens only have 35 rushing yards.
And this one goes nowhere.
Change Robinson off 9 rushing 32 yards. Try to get him long a little bit.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So
obviously, could have done a lot better.
After the first down
but
run goes backwards.
Madden took away from our offensive line strength and just ability because of last week's loss to Indianapolis Colts. By 10 points, 21-30.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Could have been a lot stronger, would have been a lot faster.
That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. They stop him for 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
All right,
so much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
No way, I missed that big hit. Got him back.
48-yard punt, give him 9 on the return.
Oh. Why defense is stifling the Baltimore Ravens offense?
Coming up as this offense takes over possession.
Can't do anything. And this looks like the same formation I had on first down. Jet touch pass by LaVisca Chenault. Exact same play.
Taps this forward.
But instead it got 6 yards.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to.
I want to say that Marvin Jones Jr. won't be here next year. He won't be renewing his contract. Just let it free agency. He's getting free. He was like 32 years old, like 81 overall. It's not something worth extending. Especially when I acquired George Pickens from Steelers. They're gonna blitz. So
play action. It's Lawrence.
Throw
inside, complete to Ingram. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is.
Man, I might consider I would have been fooled to let Evan Ingram go. That's the way he's playing. He's, I had a gap. Delayed. Should take him off.
The sack will push him back only a couple yards, but certainly not what they were hoping for on 1st and goal.
Fourth quarter late.
Back now in Baltimore. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. He'll drop this one off with ETN. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Robinson.
Touchdown. Second today for James Robinson. And I'm completely obliterating the Baltimore Ravens. Leading 28-0. Well, not 28-7. Probably deserve 2 clock. Well, no, I don't want to play full game. Probably good. Yeah, I'll just go 2 clock. Give James, let James Robinson, rack up his stats and stuff.
They'll run on first down. Robinson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Jackson's pissed.
I've got to think this
Trying to hop up this guy. It's too late.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Jaguars on 3rd down.
Try to get first down. Match protect.
This is 3rd and 8. Now Lawrence. And he works his way past the line.
I'm pretty sure I had the guy on the MVD come through.
He opted to go with a scramble.
Now let's go for it just for fun.
Now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Flush to his right.
No. Try that right place, Cameron.
With a football, it's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Only offense.
Jaguars
Once
come
again,
to the line to
my
start their
defense is
next
stifling
drive.
the Ravens offense.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Toss play to Robinson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
16 rushes, 42 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Trevor Lawrence
So this will be
played
a
out of
win
his
for
mind.
Jacksonville.
Played almost
And you
flawless.
look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers
237
by
yards
either
passing,
side.
2 touchdowns, no picks. And our defense absolutely stifled the Baltimore Ravens offense. So I believe we're sitting at 4-4. Just wanted to give you guys a glimpse of my offense. Well, now we're sitting at 4-5. So yeah, took the team from a 77 overall, maybe 78, 79 for being generous, to an 84 overall. 84 on offense, 84 on defense. Completely revamped the offensive line. Acquired Jesse Williams from Cincinnati Bengals. Humphrey from the New England Patriots. Sheriff was always there, always a stud. Jawan Taylor will let to develop him. Evan Ingram, obviously, has been Evan Ingram has obviously been a stud for us. Mark Jones Jr. probably just let him go. Just getting old. Christian Kirk, obviously, man, Jacksonville Jaguars paying him $21 million a year, but he's 85 overall. Not old at all. 25 years old, so he's someone we can obviously build around. Trevor Lawrence is obviously our main focal point. James Robinson, 88. We have 2 header backfield. Travis Etienne and James Robinson. James Robinson's 88. Travis Etienne is 80. And our defense, our linebacker group, they're just going to continue to get better. I have faith in that. Devin Lloyd, 73, dropping one because they keep killing his morale because he keeps losing. Obviously, raise morale by winning games. That's pretty self-explanatory. But 73, he's pretty young. I believe he's like 24. So he's someone who can develop to mid 80s for us, high 80s. Trevor Walker, number 1 overall. Obviously, his morale is getting killed by not winning games as well. Killvon Chason, who's been a bust for Jacksonville Jaguars so far, moved him from the linebacker position to the right end position. If we can just develop him to a low 80, mid 80s, that's a win for me. Acquired Von Holland from Miami Dolphins. Obviously, his morale is getting killed by losing games as well. But our defense so far has been, absolutely perfect. Absolutely top 10 every single year I've been here with Jacksonville Jaguars trying to rebuild. And we've only been rebuilding for, I want to say, 1 year now. This is our second season. Last year, our defense finished top 10. Offense finished, bottom third of the league. Josh Allen is obviously the main focal point of defense. 89 overall. Shaquille Griffin, like I said, apart from the Seahawks, he's a stud as well. Special teams, signed Tyler Baxter free agency. Cook has always been here. Might look to improve him. And offensive end, obviously, like I said, like I've talked about before, acquired George Pickens from the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's only 1 year. He's only, like a rookie, 21 years old, 24 overall, so he has huge upside. LaVisca Chanel, obviously, as well. So, yeah, guys, I think I might leave it here today. This will be the start of a new series of rebuilding teams throughout the NFL with currently active roster. Like I said, mentioned before, I've improved the Jacksonville Jaguars from 78, 77 to 84. So, once again, this is a realistic rebuild of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I hope you guys enjoyed this basically tutorial. And until next time.